Hello dear Leo, I will tell you today's horoscope for July 21st, 2025. A message of love, hope and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following: possible headaches during the night, so it's a good idea to avoid eating late or drinking any alcoholic beverages today. Don't let other people blame you for things that are beyond your control. If you've had some kind of rift with your family, it's likely that someone will hold you responsible for it, but if you don't feel that way, then clear the air and talk honestly about what happened. A woman will tell you a secret about a long-standing friendship. You should tell that person what's happening and try to dispel any rumors circulating about her. A person you haven't seen in a while will come back into your life. If you don't think they're a good fit for you, don't open the door to them, as they haven't changed their ways and everything will be the same as before. Don't put off investing in that property you want to buy. It's always good to have something of your own. You'll have to tighten your belt for a while, but then everything will be fine. Meeting other kinds of people, discovering new cultures, trying exotic foods, all of this helps us open our minds even more and begin to make important changes in our lives and the path of growth we create along the way. Remember, you have much more to look forward to on your journey. Spread your wings and fly a little higher. Release tension by seeing your friends today. It's a great thing if you make time to spend with those you love most and those who support you in the decisions you make in your life. Chances are, a friend is eager to see you and will extend a very kind invitation today. It doesn't matter if the person you're seeing now doesn't have the time for you. It's likely just for a moment, as they'll have plenty of time in their life to give it to you later. Don't make the mistake of rushing things or demanding something that isn't yours yet. You need to take more concrete actions in your life to have better options for the future. You can't always be flailing around in the dark about what's happening in your life. If you have the opportunity to meet new people today, try to make contacts with them. Someone might appear who will be very helpful in a future project. Don't miss the opportunity to make a good impression on others. You'll thank yourself later. Watch your weight, you're losing shape, and that will affect you later. There's a lot to work on in your life today. If you don't realize that all the things you've experienced have led you to this positive point you're experiencing right now, then you won't be able to see the truly positive things ahead. You've seen too many love stories end, and that can cause you some problems along the way. But don't let other people's stories affect you. It's a good day to decide that everything will be much better in love, especially if you're single. Don't be afraid to love again. The workplace sometimes seems like a battlefield, and that can bring you some problems. But don't see everything as a pile of problems and your coworkers as pure enemies in your path. Go back to wishing everything was the way you always wanted it. There are things you should do to make everything better, one of them being to stop eating fatty foods. You don't need that much money to satisfy your most basic needs today. You should start saving a little. You're wasting a lot of it on things that aren't important. You have a trip coming up soon, but it could be jeopardized during the day, as you'll be assigned an extra job that will cost you a bit of work to complete. Remember that you should always consider all the details of your life before making decisions as important as embarking on a long trip. It's not good to continue nurturing the illusions of someone who has quickly fallen for you. Be truthful about what you want from your current relationship. Someone very important is seeking your knowledge and professional advice, but you probably don't have the time or inclination to help them right now. Explain this to them in a friendly way. This is a good time for love, and Leo knows it. You may be experiencing some doubts regarding this topic, but don't let the fears generated by insecurities affect you. You have everything you need to give love to the person by your side or to someone you're just meeting. Don't give it your all at once. Take it slower so you don't scare the other person off prematurely. You have a great opportunity in business. You just need to make an important decision about where you want to invest. Follow your intuition and your great deal-making skills and find the best place to put your money. Don't let the opportunity to see someone who has returned to your life pass you by. It could be someone who's been away for a long time and has a lot to tell you. Meet with them today, you'll catch up. The lion doesn't have much faith in his or her work experience today, so you'll have to pay a little more attention to the details and steps you're taking at work. In love, you'll have to wait a little longer to achieve the stability you've been hoping for. Leo wants many more opportunities to be with the person who has captured their heart, but things don't seem to be going well for the other person, as it seems the lion's ego hasn't liked it, and they're not sure whether to say it right now or not. It's good to see the possibilities that are beginning to arise around you. If you don't want to be where you're currently at any longer, you just have to pay attention to what's best for you. You don't have to always follow what others say in your life. You know that well. You could have your own opinions about things, and that way you'll be much more true to yourself. You're not concentrating well, and people may start to think you're not so clear about what you want. Not that that matters much, but try to avoid making comments. Don't question your partner's love. There are problems and there are arguments, but you need to focus on what matters, love, and only love. Everything that is trivial should be put aside. If you focus on affection, you'll realize that all the differences between you are meaningless. If you find that someone has nothing good to say about you, it's best not to talk to your crush at all. You don't know how close they are to the people around them, and making a joke about just anyone can destroy their good impression of you. Curb that irony. Life has its demands, but you must be careful, because you demand a lot from yourself and cover little. Today would be a good time to take a break from the daily hustle and bustle, turn off your phone, and disconnect from the world. It's a good day to rest and recharge. Tomorrow is another day. Avoid granting that loan to the person who asks you for it today. They will be someone very close, and they will have trouble repaying you. It's better for them to get angry now because you don't give it to them than for the friendship to be destroyed over time because of money. Don't let that potential debt get in the way of your affection for each other. There are many things you don't like, but you have no choice but to put up with it. You could have a conversation with someone you've been arguing with, or you'll receive unexpected and positive news about someone you're interested in. In love, you'll encounter difficult situations, but you'll resolve them prudently. If you're in a relationship, it will be very positive and stimulating now. You're doing well, but be careful with temperature changes. Protect yourself, wear appropriate clothing. You can start a new life in terms of health. You feel very active and dynamic, and eager to take on new things or projects. Try taking long walks because it will be very good for you to clear your mind and relax. On the emotional front, there's a new, very creative phase of overcoming the emotional conflicts you may have had, along with a certain touch of sadness over a lost or distant relationship. Now everything changes for the better, and love smiles once again. You have days of great joy ahead in love. Act with the firmness and confidence of a Leo. You won't regret it. The current trend is positive for your health, but it's also creating certain conflicting aspects. If you suffer from liver problems, be very careful with fats and what you eat today, and you won't have gallbladder problems. Don't eat anything just to get by. Review your eating habits. Today is the day of change for Leo. Bright representatives of the sign are impressionable by nature. Their inner experiences undermine the health of real people, which affects their appearance. Their skin is especially affected. You have free time today, and if so, take it for yourself. It won't be superfluous to sign up for a single session at the spa. You may suddenly like the new image. Not only your appearance changes, but also your self-awareness. Walking outdoors can help boost morale and dispel depression. Leo's thoughts are their inner understanding and awareness of the situation. No matter how much you lack self-confidence, things will go wrong. Don't erase misunderstandings with alcohol. Don't give in to a stampede of problems with puffs of cigarette smoke. Look at yourself from the outside. The eternal rush and utter disregard for the body's needs have led the lioness to a state of nervous exhaustion. You urgently need to take some time to improve your appearance. An original hairstyle and fresh colors of professional makeup will not only delight you but also cheer you up for the next few days. A word of advice: today you should have a positive mood and strong self-belief. Fresh air, restful sleep, and positive thoughts will help you a lot. There are unexplainable situations that will require your immediate attention at your workplace. You will have an incredible peak of activity throughout the day, but schedule most important matters and events at the beginning of the day. If you suddenly have to propose your own initiatives, show courage. The first half of the day will be remembered for its bright and exciting moments. Getting off to a good start will help you perform well at work. Perhaps there's no career growth on the horizon, but you won't be short of money. You'll be in a great mood and in good health, and you'll be able to accomplish everything you have planned. In the morning, you'll be energetic enough to improve and handle many things, but in the second half of the day, your activity will decline. Try not to get bored, because then the active period will return. A word of advice: if the day brings you joy in the morning, it means you'll be in a good mood throughout the day. The conditions are being created for a meeting that could greatly help you get out of a financial quagmire. If you feel inspired to ask someone for a loan, don't hesitate and do it. You'll receive an affirmative response. If you're waiting for approval for a bank loan or similar procedure, or if your work involves paperwork, you can expect successful results in this area. The day begins with writing significant reports and ends with purchasing office supplies. Do business today, it will be profitable for you. You will have a complete understanding with people. Problems related to investments and long-term loans will be resolved. Success awaits you today, and all because you will be perceptive. Pay attention to legal matters in the afternoon. The day is not bad, but difficulties related to the legal aspects of transactions may arise. Today's astrological rhythm: sexual energy level, medium, dangerous tendency, being carried away by a rumor and, as a result, making unpleasant comments. The best relationship today is with Libra and Gemini. The most tense relationship, with Scorpio or Capricorn. Universal number, 5. The auspicious hours are given according to Eastern European Standard Time and should be adapted to your national time zone: 11:10 a.m., 3:20 p.m., 4:15 p.m. and 7:30 p.m. Your lucky numbers are 9, 11, 19, and 35. Your special number, 53. Your lucky color for today is orange. People don't always express gratitude when you do something for them, but this is something you should accept. Furthermore, you shouldn't do things expecting to receive thanks, but rather to feel good about yourself. You may have already reflected on this, but sometimes you allow the lack of harmony with the environment you've idealized to affect you. Today someone might ask you for a favor. If it's within your reach, help them, as you could find yourself in the position of needing help sooner than you think. It would be beneficial to take some time each day to think about this and your professional future. You have great foresight and will know how to assess whether the business offer presented to you is promising. Carefully examine the potential risks today. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us make them even better by becoming a channel sponsor. All you have to do is click the "Thank you" button, and with your help, we will continue to grow. Shady dealings will be options you will have to steer clear of. Today is a day of temptations, and you will have to put all your effort into overcoming them. This will be a much more peaceful year than the last, and it will allow you to think and organize much more clearly. If self-improvement, inner growth, and the achievement of your dreams are truly your conscious desire, starting today is the goal of the day. You will reap the fruits of what you sow. Ask yourself today, who expelled me from the land of my childhood? Was it my parents or my children? The best way to express love is not only with words, but with gestures, although these should be accompanied by tender expressions. If you notice a distancing from your loved one, review the way you are handling your relationship. An unexpected last-minute situation at work or socially will place you in contact with a stranger, which could indicate a major change in your love life. Congratulations! The sun in your sign helps you achieve your goals and launch the projects you have in mind. With that unstoppable energy and luck on your side, your dreams are getting closer, Leo. The trine from Saturn to Mars in your 11th house warns you that facing the great challenges you face alone will lead to failure. Only then will you realize the futility of your pride. The moon in the first house invites you to reflect on your long-term mission and how far you have come in that direction. This will allow you to align your goals in a direction consistent with your true self. With Jupiter in the 9th house, you'll feel the need to embark on new emotional paths and start new relationships. But you must be careful not to be naive, as not all your suitors have honest intentions. There are some who just want to take advantage of you. The energetic wave of Cycle 1, combined with the action of Venus, the planet of love in your fire element, is the best thing that could happen to you when it comes to winning over that elusive heart. It's a good time for your health. The current planetary transits favor regenerative aspects and healing. Don't exaggerate your emotional problems or the interpersonal conflicts that arise, or the pain they cause will manifest in your body in the form of ailments and illnesses. You must face life with a high standard of living. Although the organizational climate is marked by the shared hope of imminent success, you must know how to keep the expectations of all participants within the bounds of reality. Otherwise, conflicts and frustrations will arise, even if your goals are met. However, setbacks may arise in the middle of your workday and make you somewhat discouraged in this regard. Don't get discouraged, everything will pass happily. Take advantage of the good fortune with which Mercury illuminates your financial sphere. A very dear friend will tell you that you need to make a change in your appearance, specifically in your clothing. Listen to her, you can go much further if you start taking care of yourself. Important opportunities may be before your eyes, but you're not seeing them because you're preoccupied with other matters and have chosen to rest too much at times when you don't need to. You'll have to work twice as hard this day, as you didn't know how to properly calculate the deadlines for a project that was pending for some time. You feel a desire to formalize your relationship much more. Don't be afraid to take a step further and truly commit to this person. They're likely waiting for signs from you, and you haven't shown them. An unscheduled trip could happen today. It won't be a pleasure, but rather an obligation imposed by others. Try to enjoy the situation as much as possible. You're beginning to ease those tensions you were experiencing. You're also focusing your life and taking on greater responsibility in your professional career, which will be very good for your future in this area. If you have to make a choice that may take away some of the security you've had in your financial stability, but it's worth it, as it could be the first step toward realizing a dream you've long harbored, then you should take the leap without fear. Don't let the love of your life slip away. You have the option of meeting someone very special at a gathering of friends today, but you must maintain a positive attitude and be open to the possibility of getting to know someone. If you close yourself off, you'll miss the opportunity. Life always gives us what we deserve. In the end, those who do good will always receive a good reward. Don't let life hold you accountable if you've made many mistakes, and beyond that, if you've hurt others with your sometimes self-centered attitude. This isn't the time to make that important call to ask for a job or a recommendation from someone influential in your career. It's better to wait a bit so you can achieve something better later. If you need to share a problem, try to share it with a close friend. Don't spill your guts to just anyone. Don't pass up the opportunity to be a good person to someone who has given you so much over time. You should always give back. If you're constantly seeing things as a little more positive, then don't let everything slip away from you. You couldn't have better luck today. You could only make things good when you truly don't let everything go wrong. It's a good time, Leo. You just have to start believing it. If you're thinking about letting love reappear in your life, then don't waste time on the things that are really happening now. You can't remember the last time you felt something meaningful for someone, but if you don't truly feel the things that are going well, you won't see the good in this feeling. This isn't the time to let the feeling you have now for work go unnoticed without it being relevant to your career. Things will truly emerge when you don't have the need to make everything unnecessarily negative. Believing that things can be truly meaningful will be the best thing you can achieve, so believe in yourself a little more. Other people might come to you and tell you what you're doing wrong in your life, but you should only give it the attention it deserves if they're people you trust. You've left things unfinished, and you'll notice that today, as it will likely catch up with you on something important. You'll have a very happy moment with someone you haven't seen in a while. Things probably didn't end well with this person before, but a lot of water has passed under the bridge in both of your lives, which is always good for recovering old friendships that ended due to the immaturity of both people. You shouldn't let the opportunity to meet someone very special today slip away. You'll probably need to pay extra attention to this person to get to know them better. Don't hold back from doing something for your future. You're letting life pass you by, without taking control of it or the issues that are causing you problems or preventing you from moving forward. Start exploring solutions for a delicate health situation that an important member of your household may be experiencing. The solution could be very close. You just have to apply yourself and look further. A person you love very much is about to lend a hand. It could be a job opportunity or a business offer that will make you very happy. You are on the verge of meeting a very special person in your life, and you're not seeing the right signs. Start opening your eyes. If you've been in a relationship for a long time, then you may feel that it has become somewhat stagnant. Look for new ways to explore your love together. A good lion always feels like the king of all, but he doesn't feel superior to others. He knows that his subjects are people of value and who contribute many talents that he himself doesn't possess. Therefore, don't act arrogantly in the world in which you operate. Today is a day of humility. Leo may be doubting their own feelings a little, and that won't help them see what's necessary for today's romance. So don't worry so much, Leo. You can achieve something better. Just keep in mind the things that will help you do it right now. Don't forget that. Work has great challenges for you today, Leo. Don't run away from them because you know you can achieve much more if you're simply able to make more decisions for yourself. If you need to pay a little more attention to someone in your family or group of friends who isn't feeling well, you should do everything possible to check in on them and help them in any way you can. If you have an obligation to fulfill today, just get in shape and start doing it. Remember that nothing can go well if we don't put in the effort. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.